what inspired you, I guess, to leave the reality TV world? Because I think it's a little bit different over in the UK and Europe, I would assume, than the States. Like it's consumed the States. We are the reality TV country, essentially. It just dictates so much of our culture. So it's very alluring. It seems like instant fame is glorious, and then you get sponsorships and you know, you get put on this pedestal, and a lot of people get sucked in, even ones that don't become successful or don't figure out how to monetize it after the show. So how did you have like a wake up moment, or what was that initial transition like, or the decision to transition like?
I think you'd be surprised at how similar the UK is to the US with regards to
Okay.
reality TV. I get I get a significant proportion of my direct messages are about advice for how to be on
Oh.
reality TV. Like remembering these people could ask, tell me about what it was like to speak to Robert Greene or James Clear or Aubrey Marcus or Seth Godin or Jordan Peterson or Gad Saad. Like you have these titans of the world that can teach you evergreen insights about how to live your life. But no, you would rather me try and give you the tips for how to get onto reality TV. And I think the reason for that is that it is very easily gained fame instantly overnight without having to put
Mm.
any work in. And people know that. People realize that, hang on, if I can get this right, if I can do that thing, I'm finally going to feel special. I think everybody inside has this belief, this feeling that they're unique and made for great things, because we all get to see the experience of the world through this really rich consciousness that we have. I get to see all of the different vicissitudes of life as I struggle with this thing and I have these deep thoughts. But even the best person that you know in the world, you're only ever going to get to see a tiny little sliver of what they tell you about their internal state. So we always believe that our internal state is far richer than everybody else's, just naturally because of what we get to see. And then when someone is offered basically free fame, do you want to be plucked out of obscurity and made known nationally or internationally just for
Mm.
existing? Yes, obviously. Like, why wouldn't people want to do that? But the problem is, what is the subtext that that tells other people about how to achieve fame? Is it by consistently grinding away, doing the right thing at the right time, working very hard and very well on the creative pursuit that is your calling? Or is it just being in the right place and sending the right application in and having 5,000 more followers when you apply
Mm.
than the other people, or spending time like
Mhm.
curating your Instagram feed? So I get concerned about um, what it sort of tells young people is the route to success and how they should identify the success. Um, but I decided to stop because most of the people in
Mm.
that industry are fucking miserable. Like the vast, vast, vast majority of people that have blue ticks on Instagram and Twitter, there is an incoming existential threat, like a meteor that's just circling, and then at some point the menopause will kick in, or the girl will decide that she wants to settle down and be a mum, and the previous pathways of adoration and praise and meaning that they used to get, which were all externalized, which were fans, which were going out and partying and doing stuff like that, they're going to have to stop unless they want to be a shit mom or dad. And when that happens, they're going to have to say, okay, who am I without the adoration of all of these random people on the internet? And they're going to trip over themselves into this very, very big hole of existential nothingness, and they're going to have to do the work. And I guess I decided that I would sooner get out ahead of that. And that was sort of, and also I was never really that aligned with it. Like, you can play the game, but really, I didn't love gossiping about like that bird and that guy and she totally mugged him off last night, bruv. And like, I don't
Mhm.
care. Like, that's not what I want to spend my days thinking about, but that's what you had to do. Um, but yeah, it was fun. Like, we do varying gradations of dumb things when we're young. And if the dumbest things that I did was like go on crappy reality TV shows, then like I'll
Yeah,
take